Hey, what is up, guys? I'm here again. So Tino here. So Genshin Impact version 3.2 is coming out. They released the character weapon and banner lineups. So here we can see the character, the weapon banner. So the weapon, the main character banner and featured 5-star is Nahida. So let's check it out, and I'll give you my honest thoughts about this. Pull for Nahida. I don't recommend pulling on this. It's a scam. This banner will be a win-win. No. So first, we do have the Dendro Archon, Nahida. Alongside with her is our best girl, the festival girl. The firework babe is Yoimiya, the best girl. Best girl. So I'm starting to think that Hoyoverse really don't like Yoimiya that much. So if you can see her banners, she's always next to an Archon. So her first banner was last year, before Raiden was released, and her rerun was just about like 2 months ago, and right before Tainari and Zhongli. So Zhongli and Archon, and now along with the Dendro Archon herself, Nahida. Hoyoverse, why are you doing to our best girl, Yoimiya? Why? I don't know, but maybe she's an Archon. Anyway, so our featured 5 stars for the first phase of version 3.2 is Nahida and Yoimiya. So pretty much, if I suggest who to pull for this first phase, of course it will be Nahida. But I also do recommend Yoimiya because I love her. I'm a Yoimiya main. Although she's not such a meta for the most Genshin players, for me she's one of the best boss killer in open world, in Abyss, one of the best, if not the best, single target character in Genshin. So I still do recommend pulling for her. If you want, she's worth it. So our featured 4 stars are Noelle, Razor, and Bennett. Okay, and I don't understand this 4-star lineup. It's really weird. First, we do have Noelle. First on this banner, we do have Noelle. So she's a Geo character and a best girl also. Best girl. She can be a healer, a shielder, and a DPS any way you want to build her. But I don't get why she's on this banner, because there's really not a correlation between Geo and Dendro in terms of the gameplay. I don't get it. But if you still don't have her in C6, I guess it's worth pulling on this banner for her. She's great on her C6. And then we do have Razor, our OG Electro Dog. Sorry, Sino. So for Razor, it does make sense a bit to me, him being on this banner, because he is an Electro. But most of his kit is leaning towards physical damage. But you can build him, of course, in Electro. He can be used with Dendro character like Nahida. And then the last one is Bennett. Of course, one of the best character in the game is Bennett, support character. If he's on the banner and you still don't have him in C5 or C6, he's worth pulling. So for me, I will only pull on this banner to get Nahida, since I already have Yoimiya. But hey, if you want Yoimiya, then pull for her. I got Yoimiya on her first banner. So fun fact for this, I skipped Ayaka for Yoimiya because I like Yoimiya better. Not in terms of gameplay or strong DPS or meta. I like more Yoimiya than Ayaka. Okay, now that's my thoughts on the character banner. Choose wisely on this if you are a F2P and you are medium spender or low spender. It can take your wallet also. Yoimiya is a good character. Pull for what you want. I will pull for Nahida only. And then for the 4 stars character, only Bennett is worth pulling on this one. So let's go now next to the weapon banner. For this, we have 8,000 floating dreams. So this is the signature weapon of Nahida. I don't know yet if it will be the best in slot also, but it's her signature weapon because the drip is related to hers. I don't know yet. Let's check out the 1,000 floating dreams. So we do have here, it's a lamp. Sumer theme is a Middle Eastern, a genie, and something like this. The theme is like that. Base attack is 542. Its substat is Elemental Mastery, about 265. It's a lot of Elemental Mastery, almost 300. The passive is 1,000 Knights Dawn Song. Party members other than the equipping character will provide the equipping character with buffs based on whether their elemental type is the same as the latter or not. Okay, so the party members will provide Nahida if you use this weapon to Nahida, buffs based on the elemental type. These are the conditions. If their elemental types are the same, it will be increased elemental mastery by 32. So if you have Dendro Traveler with you, so your elemental mastery will be plus 32. Okay, basically for this weapon you have 265 plus 32, so now you are almost near 300. So if not, increasing the equipping character's damage bonus from their elemental type by 10%. Okay, each of the aforementioned effects can have up to 3 stacks, so you will have 90 plus 96 elemental mastery if you have the same type. For example, if you have Nahida and you have another Dendro character, it will be 96 at most, the 3 stacks. Additionally, all nearby party members other than the equipping cover increase their elemental mastery by 40. Okay, from the basis for your party overall, for the 3 members of your party will be increased by 40 their elemental mastery. Multiple such effect for multiple such weapon. What? Multiple such effects for multiple such. Okay, basically if you have these two, if you have 1,000 floating dreams, maybe use it on Hazel and use it on Nahida, so it can stack. Oh, I think it's good. It's a good weapon. So these are the ascension materials from Oasis Guardian Remnants. From the weapon materials, damage prism for the for those triangle something, and the fungus spores. Okay, I think the fungus spores should be with hydro and animo effect, not in cryo and pyro. This is a good weapon, so if you are pulling for this, I think it's a good pull. And for the Thundering Pulse, so this is a best in slot for Yoimiya. It's not her signature, because if you look at her, okay, let's check. Okay, if you look at her, I do have Thundering Pulse in R1. It's best in slot for her. Its passive is ruled by thunder, increases attack by 20% and grants the might of the Thunder Emblem at stacks at levels 1, 2, and 3, so it's 3 level. The Thunder Emblem increases normal attack damage by 12, 24, and 40%. So it's based on the stacking level. If you are a stack 3, it is 40%. Okay, so to obtain the stack, following scenarios: normal attack deals damage, stacks last 5 seconds, casting elemental skills. So if you do normal attack, 5 seconds. If you do elemental skill, is 10 seconds. And if your energy is less than 100%, when your energy is less than 100%. So basically this is really meant for Yoimiya, you know. Why? Because you always use her elemental mastery and not much of her burst. And if you have your artifacts in Shimenawa, same more or less with the effect of the weapon. For the weapon banner, we all know that the weapon banner is a big scam. Okay, I myself was scammed on this, specifically on this weapon, the Thundering Pulse. I got the Thundering Pulse after 2 freaking lose straight to Skyward Blade. I got the Thundering Pulse on the 3rd try. Yeah, I did spend money for the Thundering Pulse. So I get the Thundering Pulse on the 3rd try because of the epitome of Chuchu, the PT. For me, this current banner is good for me, since I'm considering pulling Nahida and her signature weapon. This banner will be a win-win, to be honest, for me, because if I lose, I will get a Thundering Pulse. And I will have a Thundering Pulse for R2. If I win the signature weapon of Nahida, the 1,000 Floating Dreams, then I will be happier. For me, it's a win-win, since I do have Yoimiya and I'm pulling for Nahida. And I do want her signature weapon also. But for the featured 4-star weapons, these ones, I think it's great. The Widseed, great. We have Rust. If you are planning pulling for Yoimiya, or you already have Yoimiya, you don't want the Thundering Pulse or others, Rust is good. It's good on her. Make the Rust R5. It's basically a R1 5-star for her. And we do have the Favonius Lance. Great polearm for energy recharge. You can use it with Junjin if you have her to support Yoimiya for the attack And then with Zhongli, if you want Zhongli's energy back very fast. And with Doma or Raiden and other. Anyway, most of the polearm users can use this Favonius Lance. It's a universal polearm because of its energy recharge. And then we have the Flute and Sacrificial Greatsword, which are good 4-star weapons too. Okay, for the weapon banner, do I recommend pulling for this weapon banner? No. No, I do not recommend pulling for this weapon banner because overall, it's a scam. It's not worth of your Primo Gems. But if you are F2P, please, no. But if you want to pull for the 4-star, if you get lucky, then go for it. But it's not worth pulling for the 5-star weapons. But if you do want the Rust or the Widsit, then maybe yes. I only do recommend this weapon banner for certain people who in a similar situation like me. I'm pulling for Nahida and I already have a Yoimiya. So if you have these two specific characters, then this banner is worth losing, because if you lose, you win. These are my thoughts on the weapon banner. And also on the character banner, very nice. Yoimiya and Nahida, of course. I've been waiting for her ever since, and we need to get her from the sages. Anyone who make Nahida cry, you will pay for it. You will pay for it. Yeah. So overall, that's all. Pull for Nahida. That's what I recommend. For Yoimiya, if you already have Yoimiya, good. Pull for Nahida. If you don't have Yoimiya, pull for Nahida. Then the weapon banner, I don't recommend pulling on this. I think the next banner will be better because it's Yoimika and Child. So we do have the next weapons for Polar Star and Kagura Chuchu. That's a great catalyst. When this 1000 floating dreams is good, but on a certain characters only. That's all for this stream, and see you again. Bye.